Welcome back to Little Brother. The time now 6:15. Still to come, Ben will be interviewing Vanessa, so no one will be getting a word in edgeways. But first, here's Emma with the Little Brother news.
Emotions were running high yesterday after housemates received their messages from their loved ones. But Corinne was put in a reflective mood as she didn't get a message from her girlfriend, Rachel.
I will definitely be single now. Otherwise, Rachel would have been on that video.
In here, it's just about enjoying yourself, having fun. You're not harming anyone. You're not being disrespectful.
Last night, when I was in the bathroom, Mario goes, "Oh, Corinne, I'm sleeping in your bed tonight, naked." And JJ as well. So when JJ came in the bathroom, Mario said, "I was just telling Corinne that we're going to sleep in a bed tonight, naked." And he went, I'll sleep in Corinne's bed or something, but I don't know about naked." I thought,
see, that's nice.
I think I wouldn't be embarrassed if we just laid in the same bed. Does that sound ridiculous?
You would be, or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't be.
Yeah, of course not. What would
So then I can be like, "Morning."
Morning! And at 1:41 p.m. yesterday, the housemates became big kids in a park life endurance task. And it had a devastating effect on Josie and her breakfast.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Ah, go on, go.
Please make us sit.
I can go a long time. Long time.
Seesaw looked quite easy, don't you think? They're just like chilling out. Right, and for winning the task, Andrew was given a chance to wine and dine a fellow housemate at an Arabian-themed dinner in the Nest. So the king of the playground chose Corinne to be his date and Sam to be his servant.
After you.
Oh my God. So funny. Oh my God.
Wow.
Look.
So, do you come here often? The best thing about this date is I know you're going to be coming back to my bedroom tonight.
Andrew!
What?
Oh my God, yes!
True. So I guess you could say that this is my first real date. So, yeah.
You're going to go on loads of dates. I can feel it.
But this is the thing, like, people like JJ and John James are saying that, like, when you get out of here, the girls are going to be lining up and that.
Yeah.
But that's not what I really want. I just want, you know, someone who I can be friends with first and have a laugh with and just, you know, like, see where it goes.
That's not what he wants, is it? He wants a bit of action, I reckon. And it's nominations day, everybody, the day the housemates look forward to the most. And they're already at it, naming the people they want out.
He gets very emotional and does tantrums. Sometimes we don't know why.
I think he can be a bit of a bad loser sometimes.
He can be quite snappy and bordering on being quite rude.
Just meh.
She probably didn't try as hard as what she could have.
Sometimes I just feel that he doesn't really spend much time with any of her housemates.
You can't even speak to him. You can't say anything to him. He just ignores you.
Oh, I want to know who they're talking about. Now that we've got some breaking news, John James and Josie have received a punishment for covering their microphones. They're always doing that. They're so naughty. Now, they must stay in separate rooms until further notice, and if they fail, it will be punishment all around. Don't forget, we'll be revealing who's up for nomination later in the show. But if you want to know right now, head online, channel4.com/Big Brother for the results.
So, as we know, our old mate Ben is fairly nonplussed with pretty much everything in life. However, I cannot tell you how excited he was when we told him he was going to be interviewing the one and only Vanessa Feltz on his very own show. Please welcome The Ben Duncan Show.
Can you imagine how you'd feel if you were taken away from your family and loved ones and locked up in a madhouse for 52 days with no intelligent conversations? Well, that was my life. And I'll be talking to the one woman who can sympathise with my plight. Come on, guys, roll credits. And a very good evening and welcome to the Ben Duncan Show. I'm thrilled to introduce the one lady who took on Big Brother in a leopard skin dressing gown and sunglasses. Ladies and gentlemen, you've guessed it, it's the one and only Vanessa Feltz.
Thank you.
Vanessa, I can't tell how excited I've been to be talking to you today because everyone in the outside world is looking at me saying, are you glad to be out? Were you happy to be in? What did you feel like? I felt very happy some days. I felt dreadful other days. I thought I was going potty. How did you cope for 4 days?
I didn't cope at all. It was 3 nights, 4 days. I went totally loop-the-loop. I wrote all over the table. I swore revoltingly at Big Brother, for which I'm desperately sorry. I humiliated my family. I shamed myself. I was a disaster in every way, an absolute disaster.
Sounds like my normal day in the outside world,
Well,
then.
that's the only other thing, yeah. I mean, I was no change outside, but I found it really, really hard in there, very hard.
It was really tough. I think one of the things I really struggled with when I entered was, as much as I felt I knew a lot of quirky people, I thought I was good with a lot of different sorts of people, it's when you have very nice people that don't say a lot that I really struggled with that. How did you cope with conversation?
I coped abominably badly. I just couldn't deal with it. Anthea Turner, within minutes of arriving, tried to give me a lesson on how to change a duvet cover. I didn't know whether to blow my own brains out, swallow my own toothbrush. It was absolutely unbearable.
Why didn't you just ask her to do it? That's what I would have done.
Well, she could do it. She was doing it. I mean, I'd seen her do it on Blue Peter. I didn't need to see it again, not at close proximity. It was just excruciating.
Yeah, I mean, it's the little things that always create the bigger arguments. Now, a little birdie, or should I say a big birdie, was kind enough to say that you stuck up for me in my early days when I went through a bit of a rough patch.
I felt you needed support because I thought you had the odds very badly stacked against you, which you must have known. I mean, you went in under that posh boy label and people were desperate to detest you, and so you had to overcome an initial wave of loathing, and I think you rode that wave very, very well. I mean, you lasted a hell of a long time. You did very well.
Did you remain a Ben fan at the end? Did I keep you happy?
I thought you were great. I thought you were funny. I loved the way you never wanted to muck in and showed absolutely no team spirit whatsoever, entirely true to yourself. I thought you apologised a bit too much. You're always awfully sorry to somebody about something or other.
I think possibly I had a reason to apologise some of the time. I think it's also that very English thing. I always used to joke that I'm the sort of person, I walk in an aisle in a cinema and someone steps on me and I say, I'm really sorry. So maybe that's a sort of Englishness that maybe I've created because I'm not that English. Sam Pepper, how do you feel about him?
Sam Pepper is an irritant. He's like the grit in the oyster. He's like a professional aggravation. And he's doing really, really well. I mean, you can't ignore the guy. At least he's not bland, for God's sake.
If you had to spend half an hour in a lift with him or Anthea Turner, who would it be?
Oh, my God, Pepper every day of the week, at least, you know. And also, he's so small, I think I could probably just sit on him and crush him, flatten the fellow, which I might end up doing quite sharpish.
I think you could have done that to Anthea, though, possibly.
I wouldn't dare. She's a bit scary underneath.
You might get spiked. Yeah. Now, obviously, we've got a lot of new housemates that have come in. I think that the house, you know, my last few days, the feeling of the house had totally changed. I actually preferred it than at the beginning. What do you make of the new housemates, and do you have a favourite?
Well, it's very difficult to learn to love these people. You know, we feel we've grown old along with you and Dave and Steve and Josie and all of that. The new ones seem like, you know, Arivis. Who are they? What do we even care about them? How do we know them? You know, Rachel, I find totally dull. Joe doesn't appear to contribute much. JJ just lies round being fancied. He doesn't seem to do anything. But as you say, Sam Pepper, he is giving the house a bit of much-needed up the orifice, isn't he, really?
It's never going to be the same again.
No.
Now, if you were going down to Ladbrokes tomorrow, Vanessa, who would you put your money on to
I'd put all my money, and I'm thinking of selling the children or sending them up the chimney to make more. I would put all my money on Josie. I think she's a thoroughbred. I think she should win. She's been disarmingly honest. She's been incredibly natural. She's very, very pretty in a lovely old-fashioned, buxom kind of way.
There's something a bit like her, and there's something very genuine about her. Now, just wrapping up, as all broadcasters know, it's no secret that I've very much enjoyed my day today, and I'd like to have a career in broadcasting. What are the tips?
Well, the tips are to listen carefully, because the worst broadcasters are the ones, you can see them, their faces are totally blank, they're focusing on themselves and their next question, and all the good stuff that the guest is saying is completely ignored because they're not bothering to listen. And my other tip is to use this and make frequent and flamboyant use of this gift.
Oh, wow.
From me. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh.
Do open it up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, this is fantastic. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. The one and only Vanessa Feltz.
How did you think he did, my love?
I thought he was absolutely
Wasn't he fantastic?
Wasn't he?
Really, really impressive. Excellent.
What do you think of your little gift, Ben?
This is never going back in the box. Once I'm out, I'm out, you know.
I can't believe you decided to come out on Little Brother. That's amazing. Give him a big round of applause. Ben, everybody. Very good. Right, guys.
This is Big Brother. Will presenters, celebrity guests and ex-housemates gather on the sofas immediately?
Come on over here, guys.
Come
right,
on,
let's
Ben.
go over here. We're about to find out exactly who's up for nomination this week. Oh.
I feel like I'm in the house.
As we're told.
Come on then.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week, in no particular order, are Mario and Rachel and John James. Presenters are now free to carry on with the show.
Oh, Vanessa, what do you make of
Julie,
that?
good news, you've still got a job.
I think Mario began to go off the boil a bit, and this shows, doesn't it, that his sort of saintly persona slightly tarnished. I'm not quite sure what happened.
And what? Go on.
Or save and replace. Who do you think will be? Who do you think will win save and replace?
Oh, God, of that lot, well, the first thing to say is all those people nominated me. Isn't that interesting? All the people that nominated me are now up themselves.
All right, guys, listen, very quickly, the poll results. Was Sam annoying or entertaining? 71% of you said he was definitely irritating. I think most of the people here agree.
Right, a massive thank you to our guests. We'll be back tomorrow with Brian Dowling and more news on save and replace.
Don't forget to watch the main show on Channel 4 and check out the website for all the latest news. Take care. Good night.